everybody, Big Norb. Hey, if you're watching this video this morning, you made it, baby. You made it to another day. Hey, this weekend was a Father's Day weekend. Come on. If you're a father, you know you enjoyed it. I know I did. I spent some time with my kids. They grilled some steaks, ate some seafood, man. We quite enjoyed that. Hopefully each of you as a father spent a good day yesterday. Now let me tell you something. Somebody asked me, what did you get for Father's Day? What did they give you for Father's Day? You know, and I'm like, you know, in essence, I don't tell my kids, oh, I want this for Father's Day. Even when they say, in fact, they ask, you know, like, hey, Dad, what do you want for Father's Day? I say, you know what? If you don't know me by now, yeah, that song. You will never, ever, ever need me. Now, I said, you already know me. You know what I like. So, you know, I don't expect anything because it's not about getting gifts, you know. I don't know if it's the season of my life that I'm in now, but I enjoy the time that I spend with my kids, you know, my family, because we just never know, man. I always say that, you know, we never know. Tomorrow's not promised to us, and I don't want to, you know, that's not the last thing I want in my mind of saying, you know, it was all about gifts or whatever. I enjoy it. Every year is different. You know, there's years, yeah, they want to take me out to eat, and I go eat a nice meal, and but I just didn't want to go anywhere. It's so crowded out there. There's people everywhere. It's an hour waiting and stuff. It's just something that I don't really want to do, you know. I'd rather spend some time at home, or, you know, if we go somewhere, let's go to the beach or whatever, you know. Whatever they want to do, I'm down for it. I'm down for whatever. That's right. But I hope you spend a good Father's Day this weekend. Some of us, you know, we don't have our fathers around anymore. I know my dad passed away about 15 years ago. And so for me, you know, I take the time, I go to the cemetery and take my pop some flowers. I know he's not there, but that's just the last, you know, the last point of I guess where you go and just kind of, it's a memorial basically. It's the memorial for the living, because we know once we're gone, man, you know, that there's no more talking. We used to have some good talks, and there's no more, you know. I know if you still got your parents around, man, you know, sometimes you're going through something, you call your parent up, hey, you know, I'm going through this or that, and, you know, and they got a lot of wisdom. My dad had a lot of wisdom to share, you know. So anyways, however you spent your Father's Day, I'm glad. God bless you for that. Gave you another year to spend with your family and whatnot, you know. You know what? Check this out. Father's Day and Mother's Day are very different. I don't know. I worked in retail for over 14, 15 years. And I can say that we always had, as a company, there's always more gifts for Mother's Day. You know, there's flowers, like pallets of flowers, there's chocolates, cards, all kinds of jewelry, you know, things like that. When Father's Day comes along, it looks pretty sad, man. They might have a little rack with some khaki dad ties, or t-shirts that say world's best dad, or best cook, or, you know, the number one griller, whatever. But I don't know if it just has to do with there's a whole generation of deadbeats out there that really don't give a shh about their kids, you know, or whatnot. I don't know. what the situation has been. But I don't know, dads seem like they get the short end of the stick. You tell me your comment below. I want to hear what you have to say. Not that I don't feel appreciated or you didn't feel appreciated, but when it comes to gift buying, they might have a fishing pole and sporting goods. They might have a toolbox. And yeah, I get it. As men, we like toolboxes and maybe a fishing pole to go fishing. I love fishing, especially here in Florida, man. We got some of the best fishing here in the Gulf of Mexico. But, I wouldn't mind getting some flowers. I'm just putting it out there. I wouldn't mind, a box of chocolates or whatever. But it's just not there, It's just different. So let me know what you think down in the comments. To me, it's the most underrated, or one of the most underrated holidays of the year. Mamas got us, man. Mamas, I know that relationship between mothers is good, but you know what? Fathers, I had a good father, and he always spent, the time with me. We'd go fishing, we'd go hunting, we did a lot of things, man. He taught me how to dress an animal, and I don't mean putting on his pajamas, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I can dress hogs, deers, all that. I know how to use a gun, or rifles, I know how to use just dad things, show me how to change the alternator on my car, how to change the oil, how to change the spark plugs, dad things. Because as a single mother, yeah, you can do a lot for your kids, but you can't expect a woman to teach their kids how to be a man. It takes a man in the home. So shout out to all you stepdads, all you dads that stepped up when they didn't have a father figure in the home. You know what? Thank you for that. I know that statistically, fathers are so important in the home. My brother works at in a like a halfway house with runaways and troubled teens and things, until they're 18. But the common denominator, in other words, the bottom line is that what do all those boys have in common? Those young men, what do they all have in common? There wasn't a father figure in the home. Isn't that sad? There wasn't no father figure in the home, man. It was like, at that age, kids are looking for a mentor. They're looking for someone to teach them, man, how to be a man. You don't just grow up and know, oh, I know how to be a man. You need that discipleship. You need that, that mentoring, that time that you spend with them, teaching them different things. And I got daughters as well. I teach them how to hunt and fish and all that. But just think about that. In the home, we need a mother and a father figure in the home. It just goes a long way. And anyways, I know for some people, I can't get it out. For some people, it wasn't easy, but you guys made it, man. You made it. Maybe without a father figure in the home. Maybe you had a big brother, or a person who stepped up, man, to the plate and said, you know what? I take full responsibility of this family, of this young man, and his kids. And kudos to you guys, all right? Anyways, I'm not going to get all into that. I wanted to wish you guys a happy Father's Day. I did have a nice little scratch session yesterday. That was really nice. And, yeah, man, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. It's the beginning of the week. Let's get it done. Have that sense of accomplishment by the end of the day that we made a difference. That we not only made a difference in the workplace, but in our homes, I'm going to remind you fathers, man. I know sometimes we have a rough day at work, and our kids, our family, our wives, they don't deserve to be ignored. They don't deserve to get the backlash of all that. Hey, man, let's invest time loving them and nurturing and caring for them as well. You know, teaching them life skills that's going to benefit them later in life. All right, I went a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but blessings to you and your family. That He continue to give you provisions, wisdom, and direction in your life. All right, this is Big Norb. I'm signing out, baby. But I want to hear from you. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're out of here. Have a good day. Boom.